Are you ready to hear my opinions about life and stuff? Video 22 in the house. That's the best I got. Tonight I want to talk about setbacks. So, quick reminder, I have a YouTube channel if you want to peep it and subscribe. Would appreciate ya. So, you ever feel like life views you as an unlubricated butthole that compulsively wants to insert itself into you? Cause same. That's my joke for the night. No, but seriously, we all experience times where we get excited, we made a step forward, and then it seems like you take 2 steps back, and it feels like nothing is going right, and you feel locked in the moment of realization of bad news like prison. For instance, a little over a month ago, I spent all my paychecks paying off fines, getting special insurance, getting a vehicle, all to get my license and freedom back. Then Minnesota implemented some new system that put everything on an undetermined hold. They told me 2 weeks. Well, finally, today, at 5 weeks, I got my driving privileges reinstated. So, walk outside, big lake of transmission fluid under my car with no money to fix it and a crazy schedule with limited free time. That's just, of course, an example amongst probably an encyclopedia full of baffling amounts of bad luck I invariably find myself privy to. Basically, something to chuckle about, I guess. But I have extremely simple advice for how to deal with any kind of setback, whether it's vehicle trouble, job trouble, relationship trouble, emotional struggles, urges to use in sobriety, or perhaps even relapse. Just remind yourself everything is temporary. If you stay solution orientated and keep working towards your goals, eventually something will give. It's just that we live in an age where technology and society standards have made us extremely dependent on immediate gratification. Why is immediate gratification such a problem? Because our minds are in the now. Right now is forever. Think about that. You always live in right now. That is why so many people don't consider the consequences of behaviors and decisions after time has elapsed. No matter how inevitable it is, the you in the future will still be you, and it will be that you's right now. So think about any complication you've encountered in the past. Did you ever fall into a dramatic fit about how now your life is over and everything is ruined? And today you find it to be something that you barely even remember. It's like no big deal anymore. So it's because you need to step out of the right now. You need to think, what can my reaction be to this circumstances? Because it already happened. It can't be undone. And it's pretty pointless to sit and blubber about it. Don't get me wrong, I've spent my time blubbering about things. I feel it's hard for myself, like, gosh. But when you finally are successful or figure out a solution to the issue, not only will you be happy you persevered, but you'll have provided reinforcement of your self-worth and create a platform of attitude and habit for future problems, because there is going to be future problems. And the cycle of disappointment and discomfort that comes from not expecting it can be taxing, and it can weigh heavy on your shoulders. I believe the tragedy of suicide is evidence of the inability to break this mentality. Obviously, there's chemical components too, but people who end their lives typically believe there's nothing that can be done for their pain or circumstance. And it's tragic because we can all look at it and say, I wish they wouldn't have felt that way, because there's always ways to improve things, right? Just remind yourself, anytime you're in an unpleasant situation and are experiencing a setback, nothing is forever. What can I do to fix this? Stay proactive. Just like the bad happens, the good happens too. And a good attitude goes a far way, not only for yourself, but for others too. By nature, people emulate the attitudes and behaviors around them. So just making your life better, you're probably affecting others in ways that you don't understand. You ever meet someone who you're so astounded by their positive nature, it just puts you in a good mood, and then you meet an Eeyore who hates everything and everyone? Do these people affect you? They do me for sure. I don't know how other people vibe others, but if you're a mopey, gloomy guest, I'm out. So, whatever goal you have, whoever you want to be, keep pushing through the bullshit. If you fall down, get back up. There's literally nothing else to do. Life is what you're doing with right now. And sitting around pouting isn't exactly a good time. And working to make your right now a progressively better place is just logically the best plan. Go ahead and argue with me. Would love your feedback on this perspective and any ideas for future topics. I appreciate your support more than you know. Thanks always for watching and have a good night.